Thank you for joining me today on Renew Your Faith with Sherry. I am Sherry Stevens. I am a Master Certified Life Coach, and I wanted to talk a moment on a subject that I see coming up on my feed a lot, and that is whether or not life coaching is a scam. So, being a life coach myself, I know that my intention is to not scam anybody. I come at this job, profession, with every intention of helping other people. No, we are not therapists. We do not treat mental illness. We are not psychologists or psychiatrists. However, that doesn't mean that we haven't educated ourselves to do this career. Most of the other life coaches that I have come across feel the same way, and they have gotten educated to be able to help people. It is true that there are no federal or state statutes or boards that regulate life coaching. So technically, I guess anybody could say that they are a life coach. I just haven't found that to be the case in the majority of life coaches that I've come across in my journey. There are different types of life coaches. There are relationship coaches. There are grief coaching. There are yoga coaches. There are health and fitness coaches. And then there's coaches like myself who are life transformation, life journey, life fulfillment, happiness coaches, spiritual coaches. Well, actually, all of the coaches that I have met come to life coaching because they have life experience. They want to be able to share their journey in hopes of helping you along your journey. I know that myself, I've had many detours in life. I've had ups, I've had downs. I've been in toxic relationships, and I just want to be able to take what I've experienced and what I've learned and how I've grown to help someone get back on their true path, to find their authentic self and start living the life that they want to live. We don't treat mental illness, but we can help somebody who feels lost in their journey. Maybe they just don't have the confidence. Maybe they are trying to figure out how to put the plan together. They're a person who sees the big picture and they're scared that it seems like it's overwhelming. And we need to break that down for them to be step by step and help them figure out how to take those steps, how to guide them, and how to keep them accountable. Maybe they are a person who is only looking at what they're afraid of right in front of them, and we can help them find that bigger picture, give them the motivation to move forward. I know that many times I had wished that I had somebody who was that support, who was backing me up, who was helping me when I couldn't see past what was right in front of my face. But when I was younger, we didn't really have life coaches, and you don't necessarily think that you need to go to a therapist for that. And so you do with what you have, friends, family. But what happens when you don't have that many friends and your family's dysfunctional? You don't really have those people to bounce off of. And let's face it, your friends and family aren't necessarily equipped with the tools to be able to help you in those situations. So we may not be therapists, but a therapist might not be what you need. But if you are, and you do feel like you're dealing with a mental illness, then I do recommend that you talk to your doctor and maybe get evaluated by a mental health professional. Most of the life coaches that I know don't want to deal with mental illness, and we will refer you to a therapist if we feel that that is what's going on, or at least recommend it to you. And the likelihood is that they won't continue working with you unless you get evaluated by a mental health professional. No, we are not therapists, but that doesn't mean that we aren't trained to do what we do. Most of us have put hours and hours into cultivating these skills. We talk to mentors ourselves. We get coached ourselves. So we come prepared, and we're not just somebody off the street who's saying, oh, I want to be a life coach today. So I would recommend that if you are interested in working with a life coach, that you see what kind of credentialing they have. Don't be afraid to ask to see those certificates, and make sure that they're the right one for you. All the life coaches that I know will give free evaluations, and it's like deciding on your doctor or deciding on who treats your animals. Sometimes you have to have a couple of calls with different coaches to find out which one's right for you. If you are interested in a life transformation coach, somebody who is going to help you take those steps to succeed in whatever it is that you are wanting to accomplish, whether it's to go back to school or help you find the confidence or reconnect with yourself, renew your faith in yourself, renew your faith in God, I would be happy to walk with you on that journey. Please schedule a care call, and we can see if you and I are the right fit. If not, I have recommendations, and there are other coaches out there that might better fit your need. But life coaches, we're not here to scam you. We're not here to hurt anybody. We have all been through it. We've all been there, and we want to help you succeed. So I hope that helps a little bit if you're feeling a little bit scared about life coaches. And I do hope to see you visit me again soon. God bless and have a wonderful day.
Disclaimer: a life coach is not a mental health professional. We are not therapists, psychologists, or psychiatrists. We do not treat mental illness. Information provided is not intended to treat any illness. Please contact your doctor if you feel you need assistance with a mental health issue. Any information gathered during coaching sessions, groups, or workshops will be kept 100% confidential unless an individual discloses they are a threat to themselves or someone else. For full rules, disclosures, privacy policy, and national resources for mental health, please visit www.ryflc.com/disclosures.